Well then, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here in Journeyman League, and the wait is over for another brand new season. It's season 21B that brings us to the very, very lovely looking shores of Indonesia. We've had a little bit of drama in the CC with Mika Tamika having to DNF before qualifying, unfortunately, which leaves the independent driver Mathagil in his place for Sparta Racing. 15 drivers on the grid. We've got Fingwala, who's just had a very, very nice AL debut, almost podium, P5 with a very interesting strategy in the end. I believe across the grid that is our only debut. J-Prix is off the back of his first ever AL win, and once again alongside we making now his JL commentary debut is the absolute Slovakian legend, Johnny Fu. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
How are we?
Well, we are fine so now, but we are on the edge of the end of lap 1 of qualifying. Who is going to take
Martino.
Martino, what a final sector, 51.7. That's actually great.
Yeah, that's a very, very nice time from the Rykar. New driver to Rykar, I believe. Rykar with a all-new lineup, I think. I don't actually know who their second driver. Oh yeah, Di Martino and Kalitka. Very nice lineup actually that Matty Mar has managed to pull together. Whether it's Matty Mar, Mathagil, or Snowy or not a clue, but whoever it is, it's a nice lineup in the purple car. Across the grid, we've got Fedi also returning to the street track of Batavia. Very, very, very beautiful looking track. It's a Lena special. Eleanor, he's a bit of a god when it comes to track making. As Kalitka makes it a provisional Rykar 1-2. Mika Tamika, unfortunately, you cannot join and start from the back. I'm very sorry.
Wow.
But yeah, Rykar 1-2 currently. Fede in P3. And then Williams 4-5 under Toaster and Kozil and J-Prix, yeah. Very nice times across the board.
There is a huge gap. I think there will be some improvements happening.
Yeah, Crunk, I'd imagine, will be one of them. Can we watch Crunk through the lap? Will he get his 51? It looks like he made a little mistake through the middle sector. Unfortunately, Fede seems
maybe
to
Fingwala
have
will improve.
DNF. He's talking in the chat, so I don't think he's going to improve. Okay. Don't think he can race your RTD from Discord. Anyway, start of the last lap. No one's really improving. So it is Kalitka on pole position, making it a Rykar 1-2. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, 15 cars on the grid. It's a Rykar 1-2. It's a Williams 3-4 Fede in the middle of them. It's no more delay. We are on our way. Kalitka gets a good run in. Fede looks to make it too wide with Di Martino into turn 1, hits the gravel and loses out of position to Toaster. Mathagil already reporting a TP from someone. Kalitka into the wall. Di Martino into the wall. Oh, that is Peto. That is a huge, huge TP. He is unfortunately going to have to DNF from this race. Peto DNF. There we go. Back up to the top. Fede has pulled a gap to start this race. Kalitka is in P2 on the medium compounded tyres. Di Martino has dropped down into P7 and is getting held up by Coemsville. Remember, Coemsville on 215 ping, which is very, very not nice to see on a street track if you're racing against him. Ricky Boy's made it up into P5. His teammate is leading the race for today. Kalitka looks to a lovely line and looks to the switchback, but Toaster sends it up the inside of Kalitka and gets the move into the final corner. Looks to make it too wide with Fede, really risking it on the outside of the wall there. Looks to get the move round the outside of Fede. That's a very risky place and gets the consequences of that move. Fede slams him into the wall there, and look at the pack difference already between Toaster and Fingwala in P7. He's had a wonderful start to this race as well as Fede TPs and hits Kalitka into the wall. That is a massive collision here. And now Kozil is going to lead the race. Di Martino has been promoted up into P2. Ricky P3. Toaster P4. Jara P5. What a start.
This is the thing I expected in AL to happen, but wow, that was crazy. I don't know if it was a lagger kid or not. Oh my god, another one!
And again!
Di Martino is done, and Ricky takes the lead. Oh my god!
My god. This is absolutely insane.
Oh my god, you can see Kalitka and the Di Martino falling from P1 and 2 to where are they right now? P4 and P5 actually, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
But there's a huge battle with Fede actually.
This is nuts.
The middle sector actually really difficult to navigate.
Yeah.
With more than 2 or 3 cars battling. Fede touched the wall. And yeah, we can see Toaster actually taking the lead, and if Ricky can just stay calm and slipstream with him, they can certainly gain a lot of time for not battling.
Yeah, and the two ESMs are actually fighting each other just a little bit. Di Martino on the hard compounded tires, but he wants a little sniff at his teammate Kalitka. Will anyone come into the pits and undercut here? Doesn't look like it. Toaster and Ricky, substantial lead on this race. They are in a VC with each other, so I can confirm that they will just slip each other basically until the end of this race as Kalitka tries to get a very, very rash move on Finguala there. Kalitka, as much as they are and say to be a clean driver, as they get slammed into a wall, if they're ever mad, they do sort of get the elbows out just a little bit too much, as Di Martino absolutely thumps his teammate into the wall, and again goes Kalitka and Jora. This is absolutely nuts. We thought, like you said, this was going to be the race starting AL. We had to wait just about 14 or 15 laps for it to happen, but it is happening nonetheless. Finguala up into P5 at the start of this race, and is looking very comfortable for ESM to haul a good amount of points here, with Azza also in the top 10 up at the top. There's been some amount of mistakes from the two leading the way in this race, because Kozio and Di Martino have in fact caught up. Obviously Di Martino on those much better hard tyres at this point of the race, getting the move on Ricky Boy. Toaster looks to defend from Di Martino to maybe give Ricky Boy the actual advantage coming into this very, very tricky section, but Di Martino says no. He says, I am having this position. He gets the position. He is up back again into P2 after falling down into P8, and he gets the position for the lead of this race as Toaster makes a mistake. They will come into the pits at the end of this lap on the soft 5 strategy. Look at this pack here. That is Finguala, that is Jora, and that is Azit fighting it out for P6 position. Kalitka is looking to gain some time again. Oh my god, they're still fighting in a pack of 3 up at the top. Di Martino is going to lead the race substantially here, as Kozio and Ricky seem to make a little mistake or get squabbled up with each other. Di Martino could just be the driver to beat here, Johnny.
Yeah, I mean, Di Martino on a whole different strategy. Do you think he could be going for the one-stopper?
I think he is. I do think he is. I think he's maybe looked at Gailprad's final stint on the hards and said, I can do that, but much better, and I can beat out those soft runners. He done very, very well to stay with them while they were on the race start on the soft compound tires. That is no mean feat. That is a very, very tough task to do. Mathiel up into P7, also looking maybe to do a medium hard strategy. Kozio, Ricky, Toaster trying to navigate their way through the drivers who have not yet pitched. Jora, Coemzo and Finguala still in a massive pack of fighting here. Coemzo, 200 ping. Finguala, new to the game and gets the move on both of them. Jora coming out as the unlucky one once more. Will anyone come into the pits here? Oh, Finguala almost dragged Coemzo onto pits. Jora off the medium tyres. Matthew looks like off the medium tyres as well.
Look at the battle. Kozil and Ricky and Fede battling with each other. Those are the guys to beat, actually.
Yeah. They're giving Toaster a massive lead here. And
yeah, but Toaster just misjudged the thing with Coenzo.
Oh, and again.
Finguala!
And again, Toaster brake check twice in a row.
Yeah, I think it was a really great idea and a absolutely perfect situation for Di Martino. Oh my god! I want to say a perfect situation for Di Martino, because the soft runners are just losing so much time fighting, battling, and Fede diving down inside.
Oh my god!
That could have ended horribly. And Di Martino into the pits onto another set of hard tires.
Coemzo, Finguala as well. There's no 2-tire rule in this round. Di Martino
just in front of Toaster.
So he's leading the race. All of these drivers have to pit again. If he can get behind and just slipstream, they're going to fight each other to death. He's going to win the race, Johnny. He could have pulled out the gamble of a century here in Journeyman League because Ricky, Kozil, Fedi and Toaster, everyone, look at this pack here from PA all the way down to P13, almost last in this race, are all fighting. There's no chance of catching up. Toaster, oh my soul, who was that?
The DiMartino went quite on the inside of Toaster and he was caught off guard, and the traction of the harps just wasn't enough.
Oh, and he makes a mistake. He's made a mistake as well.
Toaster falling down even deeper.
I don't think Ricky Boy is going to be happy with his teammate for today. Fedi has been fighting Ricky Boy in this race. He is looking to maybe break the move on DiMartino. Ricky Boy, obviously the owner of Dynaco. Fedi stepping in, I believe, as ER. I don't think he's a reserve. But yeah, look at this pack here as well. Finguala, Jora, the two Zepexes looking to make the double maneuver round the inside, outside. They're waiting, they're biding their time. They're too wide. Oh no, why are they too wide? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, good God, Jora's dead. Jora is dead, ladies and gentlemen.
Is he gonna be dead again?
Yeah. Oh, look at the gap. Fedi and DiMartino are gone. Toaster back up into P3. When are they going to pit? They'll pit next lap. Fedi... Oh, nah, there's no way. There's no way he can send it to the end. We've got we've got too much fighting over the grid to actually deal with. Mystic is in early. He's going for the undercut, I guess, onto the mediums. Yeah. I don't mind that. I do not mind that at all. Also, he has. Fedi leads on the... Oh, TP. Very, very small TP there. But we'll need to look out for that. Kozil and Kalitka. Kalitka recovering. Oh, Kalitka's on the hards. Kalitka and the two Rykars. Oh my God, they've gambled. They've pulled out an absolutely strategy masterclass. Sorry. Here in Batavia on the one stopper, they're going to the end. Fedi into the pits, Toaster into the pits, Ricky, Kozil into the pits. Ladies and gentlemen, substantially, Rykar are 1 and 2. How far away is Fedi going to come out? Fedi is 5 seconds off of the next car. Rykar, all they've got to do, 5 now laps on those hard tyres. Do not lose out to Fedi. And you have won. Fedi also on the mediums, which is strange, but somehow he's managed to get a gap already on the Williams. Finguala sending it down the inside of Toaster, looking to catch up to Fedi. It's not looking great for the chances of a win here, which is exactly what he wanted before the race. Finguala as well into the wall. My goodness, Jora, Coemzo having a little fight here. Crunk, Gilprad. Oh, that is a terrible strategy. Oh, good God. Mystic, it looked like he was going for the undercut. He has absolutely not made it work. Bit of heartbreak for the Zepex team. Will look very promising as Jora is killed once more by Coemzo. I'm sure JL Chat will look very colourful after this race. Toaster has gotten away from this pack of fighting cars. Kozil, Ricky and Finguala. Finguala is just biding his time behind them. Toaster is on the hunt now for Fedi. But in what has been your debut race, this could have just been the best track for it to be at, Johnny, because there has been nothing short of chaos every single lap of this race.
But actually doing it in such difficult track would certainly be a great achievement.
Indeed.
And it looks like it's... Do you think there's any chance of DiMartino not taking it to the line in the P1?
Those hards still look good, Johnny. Those hards still look very good. Fedi, on the mediums, you would expect him to be catching already. Actually, since they came out of the pits, he's lost a 10th. So, whatever Matty's been feeding his two drivers, Matty Mar, keep doing it, because you have produced two insane drivers for the Rykar team here. Yeah, that is a beautiful strategy for the two Rykar duo. Maybe I'm giving him the credit and it was actually the drivers that done it. Maybe it was Matthigle's strategy masterclass. However, he's not done it, so I doubt it. Snowy R could have been cooking in the simulator. You never know, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a little fight here between... Never mind, it's two Zepexes. 2.5 seconds off of the next car. A little bit of pandemonium for Gilprad after winning his first AL race. absolutely not going to be happy with that. He wanted a top 5. It's not even going to be a top 11, unfortunately, for the duo. Petal... Oh, yeah, DNF. He's not in the pits. But yeah, it is looking... Fede is gaining in the last couple of laps here. I don't think it's going to be enough. Because that's 3.5 seconds now after that mistake that he's got to gain in a lap and a half. These drivers are also fighting as Coemzo has a little TP there. Finguala is up in P7 on his debut. Ricky down in P6. Williams still pulling a good haul of points, but Fede still not catching just enough. Still really not pushing them in the way that they will want. There's fighting going on here between Gilprad, Azit, and Mystic. Goodness gracious. And Gilprad's dead.
Oh my god. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Actually, Toaster might catch Fede because he's not so far, about a second.
Yeah, the softs are wearing though. Maybe Fede pulled off a bit of a masterclass on the mediums. We'll see if any mistakes can be made, if Toaster can just sneak grab that podium. It looks like we've got some fighting going on here. 2 pockets of fighting. Matthew, Gilprad, Mystic, and Azit going 2 wide into turn 1, 2, 3. Every single corner on the track, they're just about as 2 wide as you can be. Still no massive position gains as Gilprad sends it down the inside of Azit. We'll need to look up at the top of the grid very, very soon. However, it does look like the Zippers have got the edge on the ESM and Sparta driver up at the top. Domination from the team in purple. Di Martino is going to win the first round. Kalika makes it 1 and 2 for Rykar. Fede on the podium. Toaster and Kozil grabbing a good haul of points for the Williams team. Ricky gets P6 with a good haul of points for Dynaco as well. Finguala on debut, P7. Crown, Coemzo. There's going to be Jora in the top 10. Look at this fighting going on. Mystic, can he get the P11 in the end here? He just about can. It's going to be Azit, then Matthew, and then Gilprad rounding out the on-track grid. Petal then also having the DNF.